And we'll call this meeting to order. And please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And each month we share a portion of our vision, mission, and core values. And this month is a portion of our core values. We believe all students have the ability to learn, are important, and have unique skills to contribute successfully to our world. We believe in a valued, highly qualified, team-oriented staff that cares for, supports, and teaches every student to their full potential every day. We believe in relevant, inclusive, and engaging curriculum that appropriately prepares students for their life endeavor. And we believe in relevant, inclusive, and engaging curriculum that appropriately prepares students for their life endeavors. And now on to recognitions from the elementary school.
All right. So many of the technology glitches have now been resolved, Mosaic and everything else, which is fantastic. Thank you, Kristen, as well. And the PTO had their first meeting on Monday. The turnout was huge. I think we had 12, 13 people there, including kids. So that was a huge ordeal. The meeting went long. They had a ton of work to do, so they were there pounding the pavement, so to speak, for, gosh, it was like 8:30, I think we left out. So kudos to them. DIBELS testing for the start of the year is concluded. The early literacy skills is what it's testing for. We've reduced our at-risk year over year by 50%. And then my ultimate goal is to get us to a place where Title can not only do reading remediation, but also math remediation to help with those scores that are kind of stagnant at this particular point. So that's it.
All right, thank you. And now recognitions from the middle and high school.
Okay. Well, let's see here. We've got one right off the bat, and this is actually a graduate, but she was in this process when school ended. So recent graduate Allie Walls is a national finalist for the Equine Science Entrepreneurship Agricultural Proficiency Award. She is one of 4 in the nation, and that will be she'll find it as the others, the finalists will find out at the National FFA Convention, which will be this November in Indianapolis. Wow. I mean, one of 4 in the nation.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you say about that? That's pretty impressive. So congratulations to Allie. She's made it that way in that far. So, and she's currently at Murray State studying equine sciences. So also we had some recognitions for the College Board. We had 4 seniors, Andrew Barker, Kara Fields, Yasmin Godoy, and Aiden Scott. And then junior Kendall Fishel received recognition from the College Board for Big Future Awards. They range from rural and small town recognition, first generation recognition, and also a new one this year is school recognition. So congratulations to those 5 students, and that is an academic achievement award through College Board. Just some things that we've had as we've gone along. Wanted to shout out to my student mentors that facilitated orientation back at the beginning of August. They did a very good job with that, and ran freshman orientation in the morning, and then 6th grade welcome in the afternoon, where they had parents and 6th graders coming in and doing that. The school year's got off to a really smooth start. All of our spots were filled, and looking forward to
All right, thank you. And seeing that we have no one signed up for public comments, we'll go on to the public hearing on proposed 2026 budget capital project fund plan and the school bus replacement plan. And we have no one signed up for public comments on that. So we'll go on to routine business. And the first is the meeting minutes of the July 31st, 2025 regular meeting. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
All right, do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you. And then we have the treasurer's report. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion, we approve.
All right, and a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor? Okay, thank you very much. And then the grants approval, do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
All right, and a second?
I'll second.
All right, all in favor? All right, thank you. And then the list of personnel, we have several on this list, but a couple that we want to point out. We do have 2 retirements listed on here. Miss Vicki Wilson, effective August 31st, and then our own Mr. Dave Dean, effective September the 30th. And as we go about this list, we will have to also pull 2 for a separate vote, Mitchell and Nicole. So as the full list, do I have a motion to approve?
I move we approve.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, and then for Mitchell and Nicole, do I have a motion to approve?
And make a motion.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
So just wanted to stop and give a chance to recognize Mr. Dean and his years of service and the board thanking you. And there's a gift from the school board and the school district of the chair with 27 years of experience written on it as a teacher and then coming back as a principal. And so just as a way to say thank you for all the years of investing in students and staff in the school district. Just want to say thank you and congratulate you on a retirement.
Thank you. And then we have a list of donations, or just have one. Sandra Armour made a donation to the NJROTC, and do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion, we approve.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you. And then our list of fundraiser requests for this month, and do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion, we approve.
And a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? Thank you very much. And then our last routine business is the overnight and out-of-state field trip for the NJROTC in Port Clinton, Ohio on October 31st through November the 1st. And do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
And do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor? All right, thank you very much. And then our other business, it is the contract with School Operations Services LLC. And do we have any questions or comments? Anything particular you'd like to?
Yeah, it's nice that Mr. Dean gave such a lengthy time to allow us to look at what we're going to do to fill his position. And so to get the best pool of applicants, we're going to wait until February or March to open the position. So we're going to do an interim principal position, and we're fortunate that Dr. Goad recently retired from Linton and has a long track record of great school improvement and school data and school leadership. And so as part of the SOS company, we will be contracting with them and having Dr. Goad as our interim principal.
All right. Any questions or comments? Seeing none, do I have a motion to approve?
I make a motion to approve.
And a second?
Second it.
All in favor? All right, thank you very much. And then our superintendent's report.
So now that we're back in school, staff members of the week that started with August 11th was Michelle Emmons, our deputy treasurer. Over the summer had stepped up and done quite a bit and is still doing it. With Lydia being on maternity leave, she's taken over the board meetings and amongst quite a few other things. On August 18th that week, it was Megan Dowden, an elementary secretary who's also the ECA treasurer, who also has stepped up to take on free and reduced applications. So a lot of families have probably had contact from her late spring and then and then into the summer. And then this week it's Janice Barker, who does so much for our athletic department in helping set up for events and making sure transportation is ready. So another update I wanted to give is just childcare update. So we are moving the location to have a better traffic flow and better serve the families that'll be coming in, recognizing that when a parent is taking a very young child in, they're probably going to want to park as close as possible, and it's not going to be a couple second thing, but a multi-minute, just various minutes of taking a child in, dropping them off, talking to the teacher, the daycare facility, and then walking back. So we're going to put it on our property that is at the corner of Green and Davis. And I think that'll be a lot better option. And they'll have a playground there, a small parking lot that parents will be able to come into. So we're working on that. As of right now, it still should be completed by the end of the school year, and we still should be able to open August of next year. Then our bond project, the construction, a lot of the work is done and was done over the summer, but as you know, there was just the timing of when the casework for the art room and for the science rooms was going to show up. The art room is here. This week they were putting in the casework. It looks awesome. The room looks great. Yesterday they were caulking, and so they're doing the final touches. When it's done, with a new floor in there, Jonas and his team will need to go in and wax it, I think, 4 separate days before we can tell Wyatt to move in, but that date's getting closer. And the casework from the science rooms is being shipped, and they'll be starting on that really soon. And so same process that was in the art room. Then one, issue for any employer, company, but especially schools, is being fully staffed. And it is always a great feeling to be able to tell you that we're fully staffed. Every position's filled. And so all our teachers, all our aide positions. So very exciting and helps set us up for success.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then is there any board member comments and items for future agendas?
I'd like to comment. First thing, several times throughout the year, we approve the ROTC to go on overnight trips and field trips and various things, and they always look very, very interesting. But I would like to extend an invitation to some of the kids or the commander or whoever to come in and just kind of talk to us about it. I'd like to hear more about the things that they do. They obviously excel. There's all kinds of trophies and plaques upstairs outside their rooms, the things that they've collected. I just think it would be neat if they would come in, if they'd be willing to talk about that. And then the second thing, I'd just like to extend a personal congratulations to Mr. Dean. He was my math teacher in 7th grade. I had him for science. I had him for natural resources. Worked the summers for him on the detasseling crews back in the day. And he's one of those people he'll always be Mr. Dean to me. I won't bring myself to call him by his first name. So I just wish the best, Mr. Dean, and really hope you have a great time doing whatever Shannon comes up for you to do, or whatever you do in retirement, So congratulations.
All right. Any other comments? All right. Future meeting, our next regular scheduled board meeting is not June 24th.
Sorry. September 25th.
September 25th at 6 p.m. here in the middle school media center. And this meeting's adjourned. Thank you very much.
So we'll move in